Welcome to the first episode of Beyond the Chalk. We're real excited for this project. We've been talking about this for quite some time, and we're going to be doing monthly episodes of me traveling around the country, around the world, and just spending some time hanging out with some of the best people on the planet. Super excited to be out in Denver, Colorado today, going to see Landow Sports Performance. I've known Loren probably on about 8 years. We spoke at a conference together, and I've stayed in touch ever since, and just become one of those guys that has been a confidant for me, but a mentor, a guy that I've leaned on a lot of different ways, and I think he's one of the best multi-directional guys in the entire country. We're going to go out, we're going to see an incredible facility today, and the thing that I want to really dive into today is just what makes Loren so unique.
All right, guys, welcome. I'm taking on a tour of Landow Performance. We have our Kaiser bikes here at the front. We have our Speed Fit and our wood weight treadmills. 2 Versa climbers that we cannot live without with all of our fighters that come in the door. Iron grip plates, 2 Sore-Neck racks as well that get a tremendous amount of use. On our PLAE flooring in here, you'll see we've got PLAE turf as well. We've got our power block dumbbells. We have our selectorized benches that really help take a performance facility and hopefully give it a little bit of that collegiate feel where we can have multiple stations happening at multiple times and running in large groups pretty smoothly. We have our floor playing for the field turf. We have 40 yards by 15 yards wide. We have an auxiliary space that we'll use for different footwork, different myofascial work, flexibility area. Over here we have our run rockets. 3 run rockets. I love these babies. They're one of the best tools that we use to teach athletes how to push in acceleration.
One thing about Loren's place is that you never know who's going to be there training. It's just a testament to his ability as a coach and the knowledge he possesses. All right, guys, well, this guy needs no introduction. Christian McKeefery. Greg, I just got that chance to watch you work out. Well, hey, I'm standing here with Doug, and Doug's trained with Loren for quite some time.
So, I've known Loren forever. My dad trained with him towards the end of his career. Even my mom would throw in a couple workouts with him.
Been here for a couple weeks now, and we're just getting going, but really it's been awesome. I came to Loren 3 years ago. I felt like it was after 2 weeks, I could just tell a difference right away.
What do you think is it that makes you so unique and being able to diversify yourself in such a cool way?
I think what makes me unique are the ability to work with all those different sports. I think I've become a really good listener. I think early on as a strength coach, performance coach, it was kind of my way or the highway. And you know, where I may have thought I knew the best exercise or program or strategy to get this athlete ready for their sport, I was going based off of a biased and really a myopic viewpoint.
He's seen everything, you know, he's seen athletes from all over different realms and different body builds and everything. And so, for him, his experience is something that I built my trust in too.
It all comes down to trust for me. Coaching in general comes down to trust. When you trust a coach, you're able to make larger gains. I mean, plain and simple. I feel like he really understands the body. He understands if we have any injury, like, there's a way to kind of help it get better, but also like continue to get strong. Just the attention to detail.
And also I think the biggest thing that I do is I understand what my role is. My role is really a general physical preparation specialist. My job is to make sure that I can get this athlete healthy, I can get them fit, and I can get them strong and explosive to then allow whoever their sport coach or their skills coach to take advantage of that athlete and give them the subtleties and the skills and the technique to then take the work that we've done and really transcend that.
Sometimes you'll just sit down and listen to him talk, and he'll give you a better understanding of where you are and what you need to do.
It's not his way or the highway, and they're open and willing to listen and learn from you, but you trust them.
I tell this to my coaches all the time, I tell it to my athletes, I said the second you wake up in the morning, you're either creating good habits or bad habits. And I said ultimately it's up to you by the route you take in that day that's going to groove the direction of your life based on the habits you're choosing. And this one particular athlete, I was introduced to him through a mutual friend. I had never worked with the athlete, and he said, hey, this kid's rough times, he's homeless, a whole host of issues. And I said, tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. I said, you tell the kid to come meet me at my facility at 6 a.m. and I'm gonna see how willing he is to sacrifice his time. 5:45, I see this tall, slender kid come in with these long dreadlocks, bad posture, everything. We start talking and I start uncovering things, and it turns out he's homeless, and when he's not homeless, he's living in a crack house. I said, okay, here's the deal. So you're gonna come in my facility, you're gonna train for free. I said, you owe me 3 things. The first thing is no drugs. No drugs, nothing like that. And I need you to cut off any ties or association that you have with anybody that has any drug ties. Lastly, when we get you out of this tailspin, I said, you've got to do what I just done for you to someone else. I said, those are the 3 things I need from you. And he's been in our facility clean for 12 weeks now. Amazing athlete. You know, there's just too many sad parts to his story that was a tailspin. And so for me, using exercise and fitness is a way to get him out of it and to get him some self-worth.
I'm 36 now, and I feel like the last 2 years have been, I mean, some of the best years for me, like on the field, but also just being able to stay healthy. And I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with Loren and the training that he puts us through.
He cares so much more about, you know, who you are as a person as well. And, you know, Loren's the best trainer I've been with in my life.
Brother, thanks for having me, man. Awesome place, awesome people, culture's phenomenal, man. So glad to call you a friend, brother.
Thank you, and likewise. Thank you for coming out and spending the day with us. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Absolutely,
you.
brother.
See you, brother.
Hurry back.
Absolutely.